see her level damage. So
Man, I'm on the edge of my seat right now. Like, oh wait, this could be a lot of damage right here. Oh, never mind. I take it back. It's another quick. Wow. Vortex kick. Vortex kick. Arts
and
down.
killing that Bart.
Oh, wow, that's game.
Alright everyone, and welcome back to Wbel Season 2. We're currently in the blind division for the round number 3. As usual, I'm with the Chisei.
Hey there.
Chisei and I just commented the enthusiast division right before, so it's a nice night for us.
Absolutely. Got to see some fun matches between Surf Taco and Ram 9, and now I'm excited to see the matches between you and Maechen, my two guildies.
Alright, let's check how tragic it ended. Alright, so match number 1 between myself and Maechen. So on my side, we got Mia, Rain, and Astrius. On Maechen's side, we got Zazan, Victoria, and Halloween Ryu. I must say that I was so concerned about his damn ice OLED that I simply had no choice but to rerun that damn team. It's a good one, I had faith in it. And it was really accurate, so I was expecting actually either the Zazan or the OLED. Really did not expect that team, but absolutely not. And when I saw it in the front screen, I was like, alright, thank you Maechen for the win. But you'll see that it'd be more difficult than that. So his team started in the corner. Usually in all other series, all players started up in the middle. On his side, he started really in a corner. That was kind of unexpected. So Rain going forward, he's really close of them. I don't like that. He doesn't have the range. Yes. So Dragon Bloodline, he was prepping for the Shulzul. So Mia, wish for peace. It's like he saw lock up just in case that there was a Zazan. So we got a Victoria.
She should be in range here. She's thinking.
She's in range.
Okay.
So doing a jump. We got a buff coming from Astrius. He's not very mobile. I didn't put him agility and move up on him. So zombie transformation coming from Ryu, of course. Shattering dive, so very low damage on that Rain. So it was kind of expected. And now we have Rain going for the Ryu. Expect a lot of damage, and there was a ton of damage. So about 6k on that Ryu. Next we're going to have Zazan. I expect more damage, but not 6k.
Yeah. All right, now we got a fight going. Okay. So yeah, I wasn't expecting 6k damage. I did expect the Victoria to get tanked pretty well, just the elemental disadvantage and all that. I'm wondering how much impact she's gonna have. I'm curious to see how much damage the Victoria can do against the Astrius. It looks like the Astrius still isn't in range, like you said, not very mobile. A miss, and also not killing the Mia, which I actually thought that she would. But you always build your Mia very tanky, so I guess It's not too surprising. But Halloween Ryu should be able to get a good limit burst here. I would imagine he'd go for the limit burst. He usually prioritizes that, but yeah, he does. So I imagine this will kill the Rain. If not, then at least we'll get the poison online, or should. Okay, wow, no poison on the Rain or the kill. I did not expect that at all. Going for the Zazan, so I'm guessing the Zazan has a little bit of hate, because I'm sure he could have done more damage to either of the other two characters. He has to have hate. Yeah. But now the poison kills the Mia. So Zazan no longer has any buffs. I don't think he has any hate anymore. And he's taken 2 hits, so if it was Bowtie, I wasn't paying attention to the movement, so he should be all out of hate. But let's see if the Rain still has hate. The Victoria looks like she's going for the Rain still, so...
Oh, I was pissed. She's in the air. I was really pissed.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like Halloween Ryu gets to go next. So we can see how much damage he gets to do against the Astrius here before, because I don't think he has another turn, because the Rain's probably going to take him out. So he needs to deal a bunch of damage here.
And he does.
He does a good chunk of damage, I will say that. And then Victoria gets to go, oh my gosh, before the Astrius. This could be huge. Because she wasn't able to really show off her damage against the Rain, but... Oh, and the limit burst too. If this charms, if this doesn't kill, it has a chance to charm. So either way, oh my gosh. Yeah, not liking your odds in this one.
I was watching my phone, I had like blank eyes. I was like, oh man, it's not true.
And yeah. Well, but you get a chance to go again, which, okay, is only going against the Victoria, but I could easily see you killing her here.
So yeah, I had the
barely
damage
not.
against everyone. It's just that I missed the opportunities because of her damn jump and the charm. I mean,
Yeah,
she
the
did
jump and the
nothing to me. So yeah, extremely frustrating match. I think that his initial placement was really great on his side. The way that the units were just entering one after another, especially from the Zazen, it was great. On my side, I think that unfortunately it was unfavorable. The Rain, he was getting chained down there very early. He wasn't as bulky as he was before. On Asria's side, it took too long to join the fray. Mia, unfortunately, only went to hug the tank. I think that with that team, I was still able to beat Maechen.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, that you feel like this is your strongest team, which you've shown in previous weeks. It is a very, very strong team that can deal with a variety of threats. It's hard to not just run it back, especially because you know that with a different initial positioning, this fight could have gone different. So I can definitely see you running it back, and I can also see Maechen. I could see him also running it back, but I have a feeling that he's going to swap things up. Knowing Maechen and also knowing that I think that a lot of his strength in his roster is the variety of units he can choose from. So he has a very wide range of strategies he can go with. So I'm interested in seeing what he brings out for fight 2.
You know one thing? I'm going to bring charm resistance for the next fight.
Oh, for sure. I would slap you if you did it.
Alright, let's check that out. Alright, so fight number 2, I'm running the same team. The only thing is that now the Rain is going to be closer. I've put the Bradley's TMR on the Astrius so he could add ace. I saw that he had a space for a third buff, so I decided to do a little switch up. On his side, he's only switched Victoria for Sweetheart Salier. So let's check that out. Unfortunately for me, I foresaw a switch of side. He went with the exact same thing, but with different units. And this one with Seller, it's going to be great for him. But Astrius has 2 different barrier break moves, so I'm not that concerned at that point. We have Rain going forward with his initial unit resistance up and regen. So he's still prepared for that Shuzot. Next we're going to have Mia, so using the lucky buff again, just in case of Zazan. We have Astrius, so Courage, magic damage reduction down, so it's going to be really great for me because it's all magical. Next we're going to have Raryu. So already, Drain Evocation doing very few damage on my Rain.
Yeah, that was very, very little damage. I think this is looking a lot better on your side. Especially with the Sweetheart Salier not being able to charm like Victoria did, and dealing over 5,000 to the Zazan, which, I mean, Zazan is an in-rarity unit, but having the elemental disadvantage, I'm surprised to see you do that much damage. Looks like Mia's just barely short of being able to do some attacks, so she's grouped up for an AoE now.
Yeah.
Let's see if the Zazan can still deal as much as he did last time. Last time he was able to deal about 6,000. I think he had a bit of a chain with him though, whereas this time he's just going by himself.
2,000.
Only 2,000. Does drop down the man resistance though, so the follow-up attacks from the rest of your units.
I forgot to turn on the TMR, so no haste.
Oh no.
Yes.
Okay, that could be massive. Okay, the Sweetheart Salier killing the Mia, which is expected, but doing very little damage against the other 2 units. So I think the Halloween Raryu probably is going to go for a limit burst here. Like I said before, I think he really needs the poison to land. Oh, and the counter removing the courage too. That is, I mean, it was going to get removed either way, but getting it removed on right now is still nice. And
doing a ton, really a ton.
A ton of damage and landing the poison on the Astrius, which I think will kill him at the end of his turn. So unless he's going to need to do a lot on this turn to give Rain the chance he needs. So does take out the Zazan, but unfortunately, yeah, I would say he's going to die here. I don't know, like, your Maechen's units aren't doing a whole lot of damage to the Rain. Like, I don't expecting. Well, that did more than I expected. I'll say that much. I did more than I expected. And then 4,000.
Yeah, I have to say hats off to Maechen. For game number 2, I was overconfident, I must say that. I've never been that countered this season. Even if people prepare for slash, for lightning resistance, I didn't have such a challenge with Astrius on the damage, and I wasn't receiving that much, but this fight he prepped so much against that Astrius. I couldn't do any damage and I was receiving a ton. That Halloween Raryu is really a plague. It's a unit that I have difficulty to play against. Honestly, I never foresaw those two teams. That was really creative of him. Yeah, hats off to you, and congratulations, Maechen, on being the champion of the blind division.
Yep, congratulations on being the champion of the blind division.
After the match, Maechen reached me and was like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't want it to be the one that's ending your run." What I responded was, "Yeah, it's alright, don't worry," and I sent him a screenshot of me uninstalling the game. No, I'm okay today, but yeah, I was a little bummed out, of course, because I really wanted to be at least a champion of my division. I think that I had a good run. I'm okay with it being Maechen, especially since we're guilty. Man, you better win the whole thing. You better win the whole thing.
You got all of Lucius rooting for you. And like I said, from my point of view, it was always going to be nice and also kind of stinks at the same time, because one of my guildies is going to be the champion and the one who's going to lose. So I'm just here for the ride. I was hoping for some good matches, and I got to see some good play on both sides.
Yeah, and now that he has taunted Surf Taco, he has to win against him if he go to the grand final with him.
That's true. If you haven't seen the Enthusiast Division yet, watch that and you get to see some choice words that Maechen had for Surf Taco. Ram9 too, he's calling out everyone.
Alright, thank you everyone for watching and sticking with us. I hope that we're going to see you in the next video.
Yeah, hope to see you there.